There's been speculation for some time about the increasing leniency of text on images for Facebook ads, and we finally received confirmation. Well, sort of. Let's talk about it. If you use social media to grow your business, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell to be notified so you don't miss all the free tips, hacks, and step-by-step tutorials that I put out every Saturday. You heard that right. Facebook has finally abandoned their 20% text rule on ad images. If you've ever created a Facebook ad, then you know the frustration of creating one and then having it rejected. We're going to cover why this was a rule in the first place, what it means for advertisers moving forward, and how to implement this newfound freedom. So why did Facebook have the 20% text rule anyway? Well, Facebook's ad system is designed to benefit both users and advertisers. They need to keep an engaging, interesting timeline for their users, but just like Google and Apple, they still need to make money. The way Facebook makes money is through the advertisers that advertise on their platform to its users like you and me. So the rule was originally put into place to create a less cluttered and overwhelming experience for the user. But as Facebook has rolled out new ad types that capture attention more easily, this is becoming less of a problem. Plus, Facebook feared that seeing the text on an image was a dead giveaway that what was coming up was an ad and that people would begin just scrolling past them, thus rendering the ads ineffective and making advertisers leave the platform. Remember, Facebook has to make its money. It's worth mentioning that there have always been a few exceptions to this rule. Infographics, book covers, event posters, legal disclaimers, screenshots of apps or software, and comics and cartoons are generally what have been able to pass by this rule. Let me know in the comments, do you think this more text in the ads is going to be beneficial, or is it going to be bad for marketers and users? Let me know what you guys think. So what does this mean for advertisers? Facebook says they're constantly improving the quality of ads on their platform by sometimes updating and revisiting their quality checks. The quality check here is that 20% text rule. Facebook has decided that they will no longer penalize these ads, but they still encourage advertisers to limit the amount of text on their images because they believe that they perform better that way. Now, Facebook won't reject your ad, but it's still up to you as the marketer to be strategic and smart about how you use text in your ad images. Now, how should you implement this newfound freedom? Well, testing, of course. There are very few things in social media marketing that you can say work across the board for every niche in business, and this is not an exception to that rule. You should do testing for your business to decide how much text is acceptable, in what types of ads do you need to add a little more context to grab the user's attention, or if you just need to stick to the under 20% or 0% text rule. Some studies do suggest that a lot of people are skipping captions altogether, even for normal posts, unless something in that image box catches their attention and makes them want to go back and read the caption. I've noticed this personally with my own insights on my page. People rarely read the caption if there's no context or wording in that box. But if there's something there that gives them a hint as to what I'm talking about in the caption, they're much more likely to go back and see what it's all about. So I think there's definitely a time and a place for utilizing this more text rule. Do I think you should do it for every single ad? No. Here's Facebook's tips on avoiding too much text in your images. Now, Facebook suggests using fewer words to get your point across, or using a smaller size font. But keep in mind not to make the font too small, because people are not going to stop and zoom in to see what it says. They're probably just going to keep scrolling. Everything we do as Facebook marketers is designed to capture attention. Next, Facebook reminds you to put the bulk of your text in the body text, not on the image itself. And lastly, try to avoid spreading text all over the image. Try to confine it to the most utilized space that is going to have the biggest impact on your audience. If you have any questions on this topic, be sure to leave them in the comments. But to continue learning, check out some of my other videos over here. And if you like this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and share it with your friends. See you next time.